All right, we got another piece of poplar on here. Let's make another birdhouse. This time I'll film it to make a bell on the bottom. I've already made a bell and a finial with the bell on it, but I'm going to make another one because I'm making several of these anyway. So, hey, let's do this. I got glue all over my fingers. Gee, I can't keep long, good, clean fingernails, that's for sure. That's okay. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and shape it. And then we're going to get right to it. I hope y'all are doing well. That's right. I hope you enjoy the videos. I know some people really enjoy them. I'm really stunned about it. Actually, it's amazing to me that people would really like my videos that much. Well, anyway, we're going to get right to it. And I hope y'all enjoy this video as much as I enjoy wood turning. And that's a lot. That is a whole lot. If you don't enjoy this video as much as I do wood turning, then you're missing out. Okay, here we go. Okay, firstly, I don't need it this long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut some off. I knew at the beginning that I'd probably have to do this, and I ignored it. So here we go. As soon as I can find my parting tool. There were times when I first would do the parting tool and I didn't know much about it, and I wouldn't loosen up, blah blah. Come on now, get it together. I wouldn't loosen up the tailstock, and so I go to cutting it and it'd bind in there and catch and jerk on the parting tool and everything, and kind of like pull my hand in there just a wee bit. So now I know that the best thing to do is loosen up the tailstock. You don't have to loosen up all the way. You can loosen up a little bit so there's more play in there, so when you cut it, it is cut through. Alright, let's put a hole in it. It'll be near the top. This is the top and this is the bottom. The reason why is because I got to put a hole in it. Make sense? Alright, I gotta drill it deeper. I had to bring it down. I had a pop. I had a bad pop right there. I hit the tailstock with my skew. This poplar is always so dry. Man, that was a bad catch. That really cut into it. I don't like that. I'm just lining it up so it's running true. And then I put a mark on the other end so that I know where to bring the wood even so it's running true the best I can when I glue it on. This is a scrap piece of oak. It's just a scrap piece I cut off, and so I'm able to use it now. Isn't that cool? There's another piece that's smaller around, but hey, I can use it sometime. Sorry for the music. So we'll glue that on. As soon as it's good and dry, it doesn't take too terribly long with Loctite. If you really want to make sure it's solid, you just, you know, wait 15 minutes or something, or 30 minutes, or if you want to wait all day, that's fine, but you don't have to wait all day, that's for sure. Not with Loctite. That's on there. Okay, what I want to do is drill a hole in this, in, how would you say it? Insert, so that we can make it round on the end of this wood. This is poplar, and the reason why I bought it is because it's so dark, and I like that. I'm going to use some dark poplar, so for the finials, for the bottom and the top and the bell. So this wood right here, then you got this wood. So I got 3 different kinds of wood that I'm using for this birdhouse ornament. This right here wood, you know, I keep looking for a dark wood. I have to buy walnut if I wanted something really dark, and you know, I'm spending arm and leg. So when I found this, I thought, hey, that's great, I can go ahead and buy it. So one day I'll get over there to my brother's house in Mississippi, I hope, and then I can get some of the walnut he has. He's got a fallen walnut tree, and so I believe he still has it, because the last time I talked to him a month ago, he still got it over there. So anyway, we're just going to make an insert area so we can glue it in there. Before I take this shuck off to put all this other stuff on there, I need to get the roof going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on here, and we'll put it in insert area in this. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Yeah? No? That's okay. Okay, I went through all the way to the edge too far when I was trying to make that extended area. So I got a little piece of fat wood that I'm going to insert in here because it will fit. I already tried it. It fits good and snug. And I'll put the other end over here as a sleeve so we can get this on and be done with it and stop playing around. I don't like playing around like that. It's not fun. I cut it off the cone stock, tail stock, so I can cut it off up here. It is quite long. I will add a simple finial it's going to be quite long, especially when I add a bell to the bottom. So anyway, I just got carried away. I love finials, so, well, I think it's beautiful no matter what. I don't care if it's as long as the lathe. Of course, I can't get it quite that long. This lathe will only, I think, if I am not mistaken, 15 inches is maximum of something I can put on this lathe, because this is a MIDI lathe. Not mini, but MIDI. It's called MIDI lathe. And it's been a very good lathe. Very good. If I ever get the money one day, I'll move up to something bigger, so I can make bigger things. But right now, I mean, I'm pretty content and happy with this. This is fine. Okay, let me get this thing off. Let's cut this baby off. Before I do, I need to shape this area. I'm doing is just trying to make sure this is smoothed out a little bit so I can get this top on here. Put that off. Seeing that area. figure instead of me just putting things together, sometimes I would film what I'm doing so you can see. In case somebody wanted to actually do it themselves too, because sometimes I've watched videos and it was already together and the person didn't show what they did, and I wish that I had known what to do because I was interested in how to do it myself, and I just would have to figure it out myself. So yeah, it's a good idea sometimes to maybe film stuff. So anyway, I drilled a little hole here. It's a little off. Make sure it's even. I don't want the top to be. That's pretty good. Alright, put a little Loctite glue in here. I gotta get some more Loctite glue. This stuff is almost out. Oh, my glasses are fogging up. That's a bad thing about having to wear glasses. There's nothing like a good set of eyeballs. I gotta make sure I put that on properly too. I hate for it to be slanted. So if I don't have it in the camera, I absolutely apologize, but I've got to get this thing on there straight. It's not any glue right there. There's not any glue at all. There. That should get it. See, it's not straight right there. Gotta get it straight up and down. I glued one piece together with the finial, and it's done, and I had it in a video a long while back, but it is slightly, when I hang it up, it's like the finial part is slightly slanted, but I just left it alone as it is. I mean, it's done. There's nothing like it. Whoop. I thought I had it on there. I might have to put a dowel in there or something. So we'll just leave it alone a minute. It'll dry real good and hard. It doesn't look like it was right. It's not sitting right. So although I need it to dry, I need it to sit even too. That's a bad thing about having to glue things on separately. You got to make sure you have it level. If you are able to glue it on the piece, on the lathe, and would turn it together, then it's all going to come together and it all be good. But some things you have to glue separately. That's just life. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. I'll be back. Alright, hopefully that piece is going to dry. Anyway. Okay, we have to put a hole in this. From my experience, it wants to kind of slide off a little bit. So I've got to I don't know if I'm going to regret putting it there or not. I got to put a little divot in there, or a little dimple, so that the drill bit doesn't slide off of it. All right. Cleaned it up. I'm going to have to get some more of these. I like these little things. Little eye screws. Let's see if we can get this in here without drilling a little bitty hole to start it. Well, I might have to because I need it centered. I think I got it. Finally. I didn't want to go too deep because this threaded area is smaller than that drill bit. Okay, I think we got it, but we got to straighten that out. Well, how cool is that? We got it in there. Isn't that so great? I love that. I just absolutely love that idea. I'm just blown away with something like that. It's so fascinating to me. I don't think of things very often, but when I do, I just get so excited about it. I feel like I'm going head over heels. I'm like, yes. So, anyway. Now I'm just using simple thread. I don't have anything fancy. I wish I had something a little bit thicker. I just double it up. That's all I'm doing. I'm just doubling this up. And I gotta buy some cat bells. And you know what? I sent off 2 packages. One of them going to Shalisa Shell. And the one going to Shalisa Shell, I forgot to put the bell in it. I got so excited to send it off, I forgot the bell. Oh, I hope she forgives me with that. I am so sorry. Maybe she can figure something up or just leave it like it is. But I did, you know, it was not hanging loose on there with the fat wood birdhouse ornament that I gave her, that I wood turned. Oh, it does not want to go in there. It's being stupid. It was not loose. So what I did is I cut it off, and I made this area and put a little eye screw in there and made a hole in the bell part, and I put it on there so it will move back and forth and swing. So all she has to do is just put a little thread and bell in there if she wants to. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and loosen that up too. I think that's just so beautiful. Alright, let's get this thread in here. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, all I do here, okay, I got it doubled up so it's a little bit more cogent or stronger. And I just tighten it down. On the belt, you can do it whatever way you want to if you're creating stuff like this. And then I tie a knot or 2 or 3. I got too much string, but I did that on purpose. I don't care. Okay. So it's just something simple. I'm sure this is self-explanatory. It doesn't take rocket science to do something like this. But this is what I do. And eventually it might break or something, and maybe a little kid to get a hold of it. Let me cut this string a little bit. And then we'll put it in the eye screw. And you can bring it all the way up to it. Or you can have it hang loose if you want to. I don't care. It's whatever you want to do with your stuff. I just go ahead and tighten it down on the eye screw. Okay. And the reason why I tighten it down on here is so it doesn't like swivel back and forth on the side and stuff like that weird. It keeps it in place better, I think. And I try to cut as short as I can so that I can kind of hide the threads. I mean, you look carefully, you can see them, but that's okay. So this right here keeps it centered. That's why I tie a knot on the bell itself. So there you go. We got that, and we got it all together. Isn't that beautiful? It's gorgeous. Can't wait to get the Gorilla Clear Glue on there. I'm going to wait to do it because I'm going to take it to work. I'm going to show some of the people I work with. And this one particular young lady that works there, she loves the wood turning. I gave her an ornament I made, the regular kind of a fat wood ornament that you put the LED light in. She loved that thing. That is so cool. I love to make people happy. There was another lady I gave an ornament to, and she left, but when she was there, I gave her an ornament, and her countenance just glowed, and she's like, really? And then she just started skipping and running to her car. She was so excited. And then she told me next day that she put it out next to her tree and stuff like that, or on her tree or whatever. I just loved that for Christmas. It was really neat. I love to see people's expressions. And I gave another ornament to a manager, to my manager, and I also gave one to another guy who is a manager, and he was so excited. He just ran into his car and put it in his car. So anyway, all right, and we'll get it finished and I'll be back. All right, what do y'all think? Woohoo! Look at here. Now this one's long. You know, and I've just said it several times, and I don't mean to repeat myself, but I get carried away with those finials. I love finials. Look at that. Look at how dark that poplar is. I love that. I hope that I can find some more pieces like that, because I like for the finial and the top to be dark. And this has 3 colors. 3 colors of wood. And that's just beautiful. That is awesome. It's got the bell. I haven't put the bell part in there yet. I thought I did. Hold on a second. Yes, I did. I did put the bell in and it broke off. I don't know where it is. Well, isn't that crazy? So I'll be back. See, I have it finished. Now, I've had a more aggravating time with this bell because I was showing LP when he came up here and I was ringing it and I couldn't. Then all of a sudden it wasn't ringing anymore. I was like, where in the world did the little clapper go? Or the little bell inside the bell. So I thought it's got to be around here somewhere. So I had to be crawling on the floor. But anyway, it was on the floor over there by my table. And my dining room table. So, anyway, I got it glued back in, but I tell you what. And I made a mess. I got glue all on my fingers and stuff, trying to get it back in. That was aggravating. Well, anyway, regardless, the piece turned out beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So we have 3 different colors. And the poplar that I had bought at the store was dark piece, and it is absolutely beautiful. That's what I want. I mean, I hope that they sell some more dark pieces. I don't find it that dark very often, but when I do, I'm going to snatch it up. That's right, I'll snatch it up. Anyway, I have a little twig, piece of a twig for the perch. And we got the little hole for the birds. You know, I just wonder sometimes. This is a big hole in this one. I just wonder if that might be big enough for a hummingbird, actually. I wonder if they would actually go in there. Of course, the smell of the chemicals of the Gorilla Clear Glue and stuff like that, it might not be a good idea. They might not like that. You know, I'm sure that their sense of smell is pretty keen. So, anyway, it turned out lovely. I love it, and it's very long finial. You know, I love finials, and I just went crazy with it. I love it. I'm just fascinated with them. I absolutely am fascinated with finials. The wonderful thing is the beautiful birdhouse ornaments with the bell on them. I think that's just beautiful. So it's worth making anyway. I just thoroughly enjoy that. They're so fun. They're so cute and adorable. I sent a couple of birdhouses away to Chillstep Shell and Dish Outdoors on that last video. So I'm excited. I am so excited about them receiving it. I cannot wait. It's going to be at the beginning of next week. Beginning in like the 13th or somewhere around in that area. So I can't wait. I'm really excited about that. I love it when people get stuff and they see it in real life, because it's so much better to see it in real life and hold it in your hand than it is to see it in a video. It's a big difference. I was so excited in sending it off that I accidentally forgot to put the clapper in Chillstep Shell's bell. So, you know, I was going to buy the little bells for cats. You know, they have little toys for cats and stuff. You can get some bells from there and stuff, and then, you know, put them in there, and they'll you know, swing it back and forth, and they'll ring and stuff, you know. That's what this is. This one's not ringing as well as Dish Outdoors is. Dish Outdoors rings the best. And that was the first one that I did too. So hey, she got a good one right there, and I'm glad. I'm very happy about that. I can't wait until she gets it. So anyway, I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope y'all are smiling, and I hope you're stoked. You have a good day today, and a good weekend coming up. All right, and y'all keep smiling and have a wonderful day, okay? Bye-bye.